This week on Generation X, we delve into the no-holds-barred world of mixed martial arts. As you can see, my opponent is not an easy one to take down. Hopefully, my little bit of training will save me some skin. Will I survive this episode, or will I crash out in defeat? Let's get ready to rumble!
Say I know where I am going to. No, I say I know where I am going to. No, I say I know where I am going to. And I know I'll be okay. And I know I'll be
As a fan of chop-sucky kung fu flicks, the world of mixed martial arts should be right up my alley. At least that's what I thought until some research on the internet had me gasping in disbelief at the brutal takedowns and vicious hammerings. But you can't believe everything you see on the net, right? Which is why I decided to pay mixed martial arts expert Darren De Silva a visit. Believe it or not, Darren has been training in martial arts since he was 9, which means that while other boys his age were still playing with their Transformers, he was already mastering boxing, Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Hi Beldy, welcome to our school.
You? So, this is the class?
Yeah, this is our mixed martial arts class here.
As the name suggests, MMA is a mix of fighting styles and techniques that have been brought together to enhance one's effectiveness and adaptability in combat situations. Which still doesn't do much to dispel my belief that MMA is all about violence and pain. But hey, there's nothing like trying something out to know for sure, right? Okay Darren, I'm all ready. What do I need to do to get started?
Okay, first of all I need your hands. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up your hands so it stabilizes your wrist when you punch, so your wrist doesn't move too much, causing wrist injuries. Also what it does is brace your knuckles together so you won't injure your knuckles. Okay?
But I put it up behind, thought that I would walk away, and that I knew that I would. I see it no more.
I'll get up and I'm ready to go. One of the main components in mixed martial arts is striking.
1, 2, block, that's it.
The first thing any new MMA student will have to learn is how to properly throw a punch.
So that protects your jawline. That's it.
And of course, how to land a kick.
Now you see when as your knee starts moving towards behind, your hips turn more. Okay, basically you want your knee to be at the other hip. If you straighten your leg, you see you straighten here, right? Which is what? Past my body. That ensures you're kicking through the object.
Okay, now he's gonna put me through 1 minute of pad work. Pad work is where an MMA beginner can put theory into practice. Reacting to Darren's positioning and movement, students have to throw together combos of punches and kicks on the fly and make sure their blows connect every time. In this grueling exercise, a minute can feel like an eternity. Thankfully, the 1 minute eventually expires. But there's still lots more to learn about MMA, and it's time to get some answers from the master. Darren, could you tell me more about the philosophy of mixed martial arts?
Okay, philosophy of mixed martial arts, basically we got the best elements from different ranges of fighting and we merge them into a system.
You're saying that mixed martial arts combines different forms of discipline, so could you tell us more about it?
In combat, you have basically your striking phase where you're punching or kicking. For that, basically we've taken martial arts such as like Muay Thai, Western boxing, and a bit of like Hapkido kicks. And then we've taken sensitivity drills from Kali, and we've taken a bit of Roman Greco wrestling to control. The next phase of fighting will be, for example, the throws. Now we've taken a lot of Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, and then on the ground is where you submit the guy and control him. We've taken martial arts like Sambo and freestyle wrestling for it actually. So basically it's a merge of 14 of our different martial arts.
14
Yes,
over different.
14 martial arts.
Oh, I have to ask about the whole mainstream popularity of mixed martial arts. So what do you think of it?
Mixed martial arts is one of the fastest growing sports in the States. It started out very badly, very brutal. However, right now there are bodies governing certain circuits, and they're coming out with rules and they become a lot safer now. And according to statistics, it's the fastest growing sport in the United States.
So what's your personal philosophy or take on mixed martial arts?
Well, I actually started my martial art training at 9 years old, so I picked up 14 over different martial arts. And I always found that certain martial arts were good at certain things, but not everything. You never had a complete system. So basically what I did research, I talked to people, and I started training a lot of different martial arts. And from there I noticed I took the best from each martial art at that range of that specific type of combat, and I merged it together. If you talk about mixed martial arts, the oldest form we call pancration, which the Greeks used to practice, which is basically a blend of boxing and wrestling.
So how do you know what to use at a point in time? Like, do you actually use everything together?
Combat is interactive. You're going to do something, I'm going to counter it, you're going to try and counter it. So it's basically interactive. So we don't try to force ourselves on a person or force a technique. We basically try and trick you into giving us something, give us an opening, and then from there we'll maximize it.
One, pull, cross, uppercut, step, kick.
Despite Darren's explanations and reassurances, the question still remains. With all the punches and kicks flying around, how MMA can be anything but a violent blood sport? Well, Darren wasn't going to give up on me yet, so he invited me to one of his mixed martial arts class to prove me wrong on the misconceptions of MMA. Well, if you put it like that, how could I say no? After the break, I take my MMA class at a rather surprising location.